Hello everyone, my name is Chief Landless and welcome back to another Halo 4 gameplay commentary. The topic at hand is my one issue with Halo 4. Now I'm going to dive on into that, but before I'm going to address the gameplay you guys are watching. We're watching some Infinity Slayer on the map Haven. I go 36 and 11, 4v4 regular Infinity Slayer. I love the map Haven. I know a lot of you guys want to see some Regicide gameplay, but now that the Infinity Challenge is on Regicide playlist, I believe I haven't been keeping up to date on this because the playlist swapping is pretty much next to nothing because the 3 for 3 is on the holidays. It's just the Infinity Challenge is going on, so different playlists are being, spotlighted for the Infinity Challenge. So I just kind of been not keeping track / spending time with family because it is the holiday season. Because nothing really big is happening because it is the holiday season. So I'll hope to hopefully get you guys some Regicide gameplay. I know I have some stuck on my computer somewhere because I love that game type. So yeah, you can probably see me in Regicide playlist or in Big Team Infinity Slayer if I'm rolling with a group of people. I just love playing Regicide by myself. It's a lot of fun. So the topic at hand is my one issue with Halo 4. Now I know a lot of people are like, only one issue, because the community is up in arms. You go to Reddit, you just see people ranting and ranting away. And I just want to dismiss a few things why I don't see these as my one issue or one of the issues for Halo 4. One of them that you may be concerned about, the file share system. I'm not gonna, say, oh, that's horrible, I hate it, it's the one problem with Halo 4. Because they're working on it. 3 for 3 is promised. They're working their hardest. They've been delayed with it. They're trying to get it to work. Hey, that's fine with me. They're working on it. Another group of people may say, well, their issue is smaller maps in Halo 4, and they've heard our cries out in the public, and they said they're going to be working on smaller maps. So I can't fault them at that. They are currently working on said things. Some people might complain about the battle rifle. Now, this is an interesting conversation because personally, I don't feel like the battle rifle needs to be changed. I know some people may say that the range needs to be adjusted, or some people may say the damage needs to be adjusted. I would tend to lean towards maybe perhaps damage, have a less damage drop off per range, but the effective range of the battle rifle I think is perfectly fine. A lot of people are like, well, the battle rifle sucks at range. It feels like a pellet gun. Well, that's the point. If it's supposed to be good at range, then what's the point of the DMR? And the DMR is a precision marksman rifle. It's supposed to be better from mid to long range, whereas the battle rifle is supposed to be better from small to mid range. That's if you change one to be better at all three range categories, then what's the point of using the other weapon? It's gonna be too similar to it, or even better. There are supposed to be two different weapons. If they're somewhat similar, why have both? You know what I mean? So that's why I'm kind of a little bit against adjusting the battle rifle, and that argument that's just flooding Reddit and all these other comment sections saying they want the battle rifle fixed. I don't know, maybe a minor tweak, but nothing severe. I could accept that, but if it's going to basically bring it on par with the DMR at range, then what's the point of using the DMR at that point? I don't know. So that's it for those other alternative topics that you guys may have been thinking, but my one issue that the 3 for 3 is currently practicing rather than working on and fixing is the playlist updates. Now, we are kind of in a lull stage right now with the holiday season. 3 for 3 is on holidays, enjoying, the awards and all that stuff that came with their game, taking some time off, well-deserved time off. So thank you, for bringing us a great game. Thank you very much. So right now, there's very few playlist swapping. If anything, it's just relabeling them for the current Infinity Challenge that's going on. But before that, prior to that, we had constant 1 week playlist swapping. And I know some of them are an exception to this playlist swapping, like SWAT, for example, and Team Regicide. They've all lasted more than 1 week because of popularity. But my issue is for game types such as Team Snipers. I think 1 week to 1 week for a playlist to prove its worth in the popularity isn't long enough. I think it needs to be extended to at least 2 weeks. And here's why. Let's just say the general populace that is playing Halo 4 right now is either going to school or working a regular 5-day-a-week job. So therefore, out of 7 days of a possible playlist to last in Halo 4, 5 of those days you're spending about half of that at work or at school. Now, for those people that are in school, then most of the time you can't just play video games immediately when you come home. You have homework. So that reduces your those 5 days even further down. So you got only about 2.5 days worth of potential playing time, and even smaller because of homework. So you got 2.5 days during the midweek, collectively, and then the weekend to potentially, spend on this new playlist. But then you want to have a social life, so these days just get limited. The opportunity to play these playlists just seems to diminish because your 5-day work, 5-day work week or your 5-day school week takes it down by, you're spending half that time in school or in work. So there's 2.5 days potential game time within, the regular work week. And even then, you still have homework, so that 2.5 days of potential time gets diminished even further. And then if you want to have a social life, it gets diminished even further. So then it almost feels like you just have 2 days worth of playing one brand new playlist. But who really wants to sit for 48 hours? I know the game's great, but that's just not healthy. 48 hours straight, it just doesn't. It's not healthy. To me, that does not seem appealing to play for 48 hours straight to try out one new playlist. So when Team Snipers came along, especially since I'm in university and taking college courses at the time, I had 6 courses under my belt and working part-time. I only probably spent maybe about 4 to 7 hours trying out the Team Sniper playlist, and then by that time I was like, okay, I'm getting used to it. The Monday rolled around and Team Snipers was swapped out. So I'm a little worried because I know, Halo 4, 343, they have other brand new game types that they want to showcase, but I'm kind of worried that they're only going to give us a week to swap them out once, the holidays is over with, and once the Infinity Challenge is over with, they bring back the regular routine of playlist swapping. I just don't feel like 1 week is enough to prove a brand new game type's worth within the prove its popularity. Because that's the whole reason why SWAT's sticking around, because it's popular. Why Team Regicide's stuck around, because it was popular. And so I don't think 1 week is long enough. I don't know. Leave me guys' thoughts down below. It's a little bit of a unique discussion. It's a little bit different from what you may expect, because a lot of people are always talking about, oh yeah, the maps suck, blah 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 blah, needs more smaller maps, file sharing system needs to be worked, needs to work by now. Like, come on, what's taking so long? Hey, they're working on it. I'm not faulting them right now because, hey, there's nothing to go by right now. There's nothing, you can't say it's wrong, it's bad, because they don't have it yet. They're working on it. So leave me your guys' thoughts down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay there. 36 and 11, not bad. Quite a bit of failures. And my name's Chief Lanlas. I hope you guys have a good New Year. I'll see you guys next time.